Hello again, or if this is your first time, welcome to the Decanting Club. I'm really pleased to be able to present, after nearly a year of Decanting Club, our very first Pinot Noir. It's from Australia, from the region Great Southern in Western Australia. This is a cool climate area that's been up and coming of late, largely thanks to the efforts of the man who made this. Larry Cherubino, perhaps the most respected winemaker in Western Australia. He's called this one CruelMistress, in recognition of just how difficult it is to grow and vinify this grape. But it's worth it for the magic that happens on those rare occasions when everything comes right. Pinot Noir is not a deeply coloured variety, and most of them look like this. A lovely, translucent, warm and inviting, but not very deep ruby colour. Now that's quite subtle. While obviously Pinot Noir, it doesn't have the overt strawberryness that so many New World ones have. Instead, there's something more savoury about this. And it has red currant and raspberry and black cherry, along with a waft of herbs and some clovey spice. The spice is probably from oak aging. This has had 6 months in older oak barrels, so there's no obvious vanilla-iness, just that hint of spice. It's a lovely nose. Oh yes. Now that's dry and fine and somehow palate cleansing, with juicy, mouth-watering acidity. It's only medium-bodied, which comes as a real surprise given the 13.5% alcohol. It's really light on its feet, and while it's clearly and delightfully Pinot Noir, there's something rather elusive about the flavours. It tastes more of wine than of fruit. And then they come into focus, unusually on the after palate and the finish. Black cherry and licorice, which beautifully balance the furry medium weight tannins. And then finally it finishes dry. I would never have guessed this as Australian. It avoids the usual pitfalls of New World Pinots, the cloying strawberry nose, the jammy palate, and the low acid, overly sweet finish. Instead, this one tastes really Burgundian, with that savoury nose and fine acidity and dry finish. And yet it doesn't lack fruit, lovely crystal clear fruit on both the nose and the palate. Beautiful balance on this wine, and balance is what Pinot Noir really needs. Because there's something addictive about this grape variety. Even if you've never had a great one, you can tell from the near misses that somewhere out there is the perfect Pinot, a wine that will give levels of sensual pleasure beyond any other. And so you're hooked. That elusive essence of Pinot Noir, it's instantly recognisable yet really hard to describe, has been dubbed Pinosity. And if you're trying to find it in sensibly priced wines, it can be heartbreaking because every little flaw is magnified by your awareness of what it could be like. Real addicts will go to any lengths to find that one bottle that makes good on all the promises. I don't think it's any accident that the most expensive wine in the world, Romanée Conti from Burgundy, is a Pinot Noir. This may not be Romanée Conti, but it does have Pinosity, and it has the balance to let that shine through. And for once, I'm not feeling shortchanged. There may be more intense and spectacular Pinots out there, though good luck finding them and paying for them. But I don't feel the need to chase them. I am perfectly content in the delightful company of this wine right here and right now. She's not such a cruel mistress after all. Cheers.